I am ready to get some Christmas decor up. But first, I have a lot of cleaning to do. I want to do some deep cleaning around the house, like in the bathrooms, on the walls. Lots of areas need to be touched before I bring in a lot of the heavier decor that's going to be up for the next 2-3 months, something like that. If I'm not careful about doing some decluttering, lots of cleaning before I get my Christmas decor up, things can look kind of messy and cluttery. And so that's what I'm gonna do here over the next couple of days and take you along with me. I'm not sure what I'll get done today and tomorrow, but let's tackle this together and get this place spruced up for Christmas time. In the boys' room, I want to tackle these sinks. Now, one thing I didn't consider whenever we made these vanities with these antique bowls is the water kind of sits at the drain, which is a problem I'm okay with because I do think they're so charming. But this means that our hard water builds up a little bit. And so I'm using one of my favorite cleaners, Barkeeper's Friend, which helps to keep my farmhouse sink white. I realize it's really not natural. However, it does really get those stains away. And so every once in a while, I like to go in for that deep, deep clean. My mother-in-law was also telling me that I should use Lime Away, something I haven't tried. But I think that'd be good too for the toilets because we get the buildup on there too. And the other day I spent probably a good half hour in each kid's bathroom, just getting it deeply clean, perfectly white, so that now with maintenance cleans, it'll stay nice and white. Also cleaning the windowsills and the baseboards before bringing in things like greenery and Christmas trees. I won't get to these spaces again, probably for a lot of the season. I'm using some magic erasers on the walls. These walls get so much wear and tear. I was thinking about putting wallpaper on this half of the kitchen because it looks so pretty, in my opinion, and the stairwell. But after getting one oil stain, I don't know whose hands did it, but somebody did an oil stain going up the stairs on our new wallpaper. I can't get it out. It's fine because I have some that I can patch in. It makes me really question doing any wallpaper in the kitchen at all because if it's not that cleanable, we will destroy it. So I'm thinking instead, I probably will eventually do a darker color over on the dining room half of the kitchen just to make it to where I have to clean it a little bit less. Detailing the kitchen really does bring me a lot of joy, and it's fun to have a fresh space to bring in Christmas decor. In years past, I've gone out and collected fresh greenery and laid it all across the kitchen windowsill. Though beautiful, I am definitely craving a little bit of a more minimal feel this year. Just a couple of stems, pine cones, and a couple branches of eucalyptus with my normal pitchers. I'm thinking that I don't want to completely overhaul everything. And then, of course, adding some red touches to my shelves like I do every year, but again, less. Normally, I put several red plates on, greenery and red, and this year I'm just gonna add in a few touches here and there. I have a huge collection of wreaths, and so I'm testing out which ones I think will go up here this year. I've done both combinations of these in the past, and this year I'm gonna go for a little bit more red for my kitchen space and reserve the other ones for the dining room. Right, the girls made some hot chocolate. I just added some touches to our bedroom. I'm keeping it pretty simple this year. In years past, I've done a lot of fresh greenery and I end up having to sweep it up all season long. And so I'm keeping things pretty simple, but still bringing in a lot of festive touches that we all are going to enjoy all Christmas. For the bed, I just stuck with my linen sheets from Brooklinen. I have loved my Brooklinen sheets for many, many years. The linen hardcore bundle with the fitted sheet, flat sheet, pillowcases, and duvet cover are perfect year round. In the winter, they really go well with all of my Christmas decor, but they also have that farmhouse feel all year long. The flax linen, the loose, the weave, and the texture, there's just really nothing like it. Brooklinen is a company based in New York that was founded on the philosophy that people deserve simple, beautiful home essentials without the luxury markup. Brooklinen sheets are tried and true. They have over 100,000 5-star reviews, so a lot of happy customers. The sheets don't just feel great, but they look great too. Now, you know me, I like to keep the color scheme very simple in my home. And for this Christmas season, I'm keeping my blue linen sheet on that I've had on most of the year because I have so many blue touches throughout the house that I didn't want to switch to all red. I have the blues and the rug and then the curtain for Theodore's canopy crib. But if you love to add a lot of color, Brooklinen allows you to mix and match over 20 colors and patterns so that you can make your home beautiful and comfortable. Brooklinen's linen hardcore sheet bundle, which is what I have, allows you to save some money. So instead of buying individual items, you can save 25% by purchasing a hardcore bundle, which includes the core sheet set, extra pillowcases, and a duvet cover. Light yet cozy linen is perfect for warm days or cool nights. Each piece is washed and dyed in small batches, giving this collection a playfully unique and individual character. My Brooklinen sheets are so comfortable. I've been loving them for years. You can get your Brooklinen sheets with their largest sale of the year, their Black Friday deal, through November 30th. You can click my link below to get 20% off your sheets and their other home essentials products. Again, thank you to Brooklinen for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Bringing out my very realistic faux greenery garland for the steps that I got last year. To put them on, I know there are great products, but I never prepare ahead enough to have those whenever I'm doing my Christmas decorating. And so I just use my jute twine, tie it on, and then cover it up with some bows or ribbon. I just like to use what I have. This year, I gave the task of the Christmas tree to my girls. I just let them have at it. I said, put on whatever ribbons, whatever ornaments you want. I was really just feeling kind of, I don't want to say over it because I was excited to add some Christmas touches, but I definitely didn't have the same over the top creative drive that I have a lot of times. And so I'm kind of just relying on a lot of pieces from years past and less of it. I packed probably half of my decor back away. I even packed up some for the thrift shop and for my sister. I'm gonna bring to her tonight to see if she wants some of it. But I don't know, I was just feeling like, okay, I want it to feel Christmassy in here, but I don't want to go as much out as I do usually. This entry space is a new addition to the farmhouse. If you saw in I think it was my last video or one of my recent videos, I made the pleated lampshades, brought in the little furniture piece from the living room. And so I added red books and some red dishes and some greenery to the top of the mirror just to make it a little bit more festive. Now the thing on the top of the mirror is just 2 pieces of greenery that I tied together with jute twine. I also am swapping out the wreath, adding a few Merry Christmas touches throughout the house. Of course, putting greenery on the mantle. I'm just fixing it on there with my stocking clips. I have had this sourdough sugar cookie dough sitting in the refrigerator, long fermenting for 3 days. I have been working on the recipe for a while, just in time for Christmas baking. You can find the full recipe over on farmhouseonboone.com. My favorite reason to put up Christmas decor is the twinkly lights and cozy lights all throughout the house. I like the flicker of an LED candle or a real candle, lamps turned on, Christmas lights, the fire burning, That is what gets me through these long nights, early evenings. During most times of the year, I like my house better during the day when the daylight floods it, but during Christmas time, I actually prefer it at night, which is really the number one reason to decorate for Christmas. All right, well, I hope that you enjoyed this video and got some Christmas inspiration. As always, thank you so much for stopping by our farmhouse.